Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and today we're going to talk about scammers. Oh yeah. And before we really get into that, if you're wondering what's going on the screen, I went slightly crazier than I am already, and I got bored and had nothing better to do in Fallout than to roleplay being a security camera. So yeah, enjoy that while we talk about scammers. Now, scammers have been a thing that have plagued this game pretty much since the beginning, and the amount of scamming going on really depends on how active things are at any given time. But they're always out there. They're scammers. It's what they do. They're always going to be around trying to take advantage. Now, the main problem that is causing so much scamming would be the lack of an actual trade system. I realize we can run up to another player and invite to trade, but really our trade system is an early version of a vending machine, which is just caps for an item. But a real trade system would be the ability to trade an item for an item, or maybe caps on an item for an item, or maybe you're trading one item and getting like 10 items from the other person. That would be a legitimate trade system, and the one that the community has been asking for a really long time. But without that, we're kind of stuck with the outdated trade system that we have. So, touching back on scammers a little bit more. So there's something I found out that scammers are doing, which is just insane. And you really need to be aware. If you are someone that is going out to one of the websites where you can buy things in Fallout for real-world money, which technically violates the terms of service, but if you are doing that, you need to be extremely careful, because one of the things the scammers are doing is they will invite you to a world to give you the item. And you get into the world, and you get your item, the seller dips out, and then you realize, oh crap, this was like a Fallout World type of server, not your normal server. So then you've just given the scammer your money, and you've got nothing to show for it. Not only that, you might go, well, I'll just report them. Except what the scammers are doing is they're recording the buyer getting the item. So they have video footage of you getting the item you requested. So who are they going to believe? Are they going to believe the footage or the buyer's word? It's going to make it really tough to contest that. So that is a thing that it has been going on. You need to be careful. Now, I feel like a lot of the problems could be solved by an actual trade system. But with the Fallout World thing being an issue, I almost feel like when you hop into a server, it should maybe give you a little prompt that says, hey, you're in a Fallout build world or whatever. Just some sort of a little warning. Now, if for some reason you do find yourself hopping into someone else's world for a trade, if you open up your map, look in the top right corner of the screen, it will tell you what type of server you're in. Now, if you do want to go about trading and you hate our trade system, as many people do, your next step would be to use maybe a courier service. There are definitely trusted couriers out there. I, for one, kind of feel sorry for them for the fact that they're still having to fill a void for, something the game is lacking, and 4 years in should definitely have. But if you're looking at going and getting a Courier, I'm going to try to put some links down in the video description to the Couriers and their scammer list. While it might not be perfect, it could definitely help you avoid getting scammed down the road. Long story short, though, we need a better trading system. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.